Oh, I love this. This is about to be it. Yo, I am so excited. I am so happy to be doing my second vlog. I've really been enjoying the process. Vlogging is a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I have been enjoying just documenting my day-to-day life. So hopefully it is interesting to you. I'm also excited because as I've been vlogging, I have been just learning little pieces of equipment and things that I'm gonna need to sort of assist me in the content creation process for vlogging. I know I mentioned in the last video that there is a lot of footage, so you need storage. So I'm excited because Amazon has dropped off some packages for me today, and I know in at least one of the packages is going to be my hard drive, my external hard drive, so that I can manage my files a lot better. And then I also have a package from Element Brooklyn. So we're gonna open those. So this is my Samsung portable SSD. This is the T7 Shield, and I got 4 terabytes because I'm no longer playing games. 4 terabytes is the minimum that I can really work with right now. I have 2 terabytes on my MacBook, so this should basically be able to hold my MacBook storage times 2. I'm gonna pop it open. I wanna see what it looks like. The box came like this and had the little hard drive just kind of sitting inside. It's nice and lightweight. It feels good in the hand. I'm excited to have this hard drive. It feels really good in the hand, and I like how small it is. For 4 terabytes, this is gonna be really, really handy. I have connectors for USB-C and regular USB. If you wanna grab the same one, I'll link it in the description. I actually have my own Amazon store, so I will add this to that. It's the Urban Minimalist on Amazon, but I will include the link to the Amazon store in the description of the video. Also, I got my package from Element Brooklyn. I actually purchase their products on a regular basis. So I used to work for Aesop, or some people call it Aesop, but it is actually Aesop. And they make skincare products, but they're really, really known for their hand and body soaps. I had a ton of Aesop products, and I still continue to purchase Aesop products even though I haven't worked for the company for a while. I'm obsessed with their products, but for the hand soaps and the body soaps in particular, I love the bottles, but I have been kind of cheating because I don't get a discount there anymore. I've been kind of cheating and refilling the bottles with refills from Element Brooklyn. Element Brooklyn actually specializes in making dupes of Aesop and Le Labo products and all that kind of stuff, and they basically make refills for their bottles. So in here, I have got a hand wash and a body soap that are supposed to be sort of the dupes of the Aesop Resurrection hand soap, and then also the Le Labo Hinoki body wash. I'm actually planning to use the hand soap refill as a body wash to refill my Citrus Melange body wash. So it's basically like their version of the Resurrection hand soap, which they're calling the Mandarin Crush. I use these refills for both the Resurrection hand soap, but I also use this for the Citrus Melange body wash to refill those bottles as well, because in my opinion, those 2 products from Aesop actually kind of smell similar anyway. So this is how it comes, and they're basically little refills that you can use to refill your Aesop soap. I'm just gonna pop it open and smell it. I know what it smells like, but you know, this is interesting too. I feel like in some ways this one actually smells better than the Resurrection hand soap, even though it smells very similar. And I think the reason being is because Aesop, right around the time that I left, they were starting to reformulate a couple of their products, and they were essentially just kind of like making lower sulfate, sort of healthier versions of the products. The fragrance, the natural fragrance within the product sort of distributed or had a different kind of staying power. So in some ways, this actually smells better. Actually, this container will refill 2 of the Aesop bottles. So I could actually refill my soap, my hand soap, and my body wash This one. This one I'm actually getting for the first time. This is the Element Brooklyn. This is the Kiso Forest body soap. This is supposed to be a dupe of the Le Labo Hinoki. I'll put the exact name on the screen somewhere if I got it wrong, but so this one I'll actually be smelling for the first time. Oh yeah. This smells way better than what I was expecting. I had been looking for like a woodsy body soap, but I was afraid that it would smell like either like clove or like pine sol, which are two fragrances that I don't really care for too much. Oh yeah, no, this is bomb. I love this. This is about to be it for me. When I shower in this, that's a wrap. This is great. And you know, the funny thing about it, one of the reasons that this particular body soap even like stuck out to me is because of the packaging. Because if you look at this packaging and at my poster over here in the corner, they had to have based this packaging off of that poster. I mean, look at it. It's just too, I don't know if you can see the actual design of it, but that poster, that Virgil Abloh poster, somebody saw that poster. I don't care what anybody says, but the packaging is what really stuck out to me in the beginning. But wow, this, I have to open this again. Oh yeah, this fragrance, I'm gonna be showering all the time in it. I'm gonna be showering all the time in this. This is about to be my thing. I am excited about those two packages that I just got. Today is my day off. I'm actually planning to have kind of a chill day, so let's see how much content I actually grab. Let's get into this vlog. I am having a moment of real frustration right now. And it's crazy. I think the worst kind of problems to have are relationship problems or computer problems, right? And my computer is just giving me drama. It's limiting my ability to create content right now because I can't edit. Basically, when I was editing last week's vlog that I haven't even posted yet, the computer just started crashing, and I just decided that it would be a good idea to upgrade the operating system to the latest version. And I have not been able to get the computer to work since. I don't know if there was a corruption with the upgrade or what, but essentially after the upgrade, when the computer went to restart, I started getting an error message, and I tried it multiple times and I got the same error message. The glimmer of hope is that the computer does turn on in safe mode, but obviously I can't edit or do anything in safe mode, but at least I can see that the files are there and all of that stuff, so that's a glimmer of hope. Anyway, long story short, I got very frustrated because I would say that I was dealing with this from like 10 o'clock at night to 5 o'clock in the morning. Like that's how crazy and how long of an ordeal this has been. I just ended up asking for an appointment to the Genius Bar, and I just hope that they don't have bad news, because, you know, I would say the one thing that sucks about when you go to the Apple Store is oftentimes they will just give you a nuclear solution. It's like, oh, you got to get a new laptop. You got to replace the logic board. Anyway, if you are seeing this, then something worked out. So like, I decided that I was just going to keep on vlogging and just have the mindset and put the energy out there that this is gonna work and that this is gonna get fixed. So I'm gonna keep vlogging, and hopefully this sees the light of day. Trying to get to this Genius Bar appointment. I'm trying to get a taxi, and sure enough, I've been standing here for a few minutes and there are no taxis. Okay, so I got a taxi and I'm on my way. Hopefully this goes well because I have had no coffee, so I'm on edge and I lack patience. You and me, how do we fix this broken hearts now, baby? Yeah. You and me, I can't give up, you can't back down. I am highly stressed right now. So far, it's looking a little sketchy for my laptop, so not happy, but hopefully this vlog sees the light of day. So the news wasn't good, and I didn't even vlog while I was in there because I was just too pissed. Essentially, they have recommended that I go to a data recovery place and just get the data off, and then they're gonna try to wipe the computer clean and reinstall everything. It's not looking good, but I don't know. I'm just gonna continue to vlog, and we'll see if I'm ever able to upload this video. So I'm trying not to let the computer drama ruin my day at all. I do have to go to a data recovery place and try to get the data recovered. But I just decided to stop by Whole Foods and get some of these little kombucha drinks that I like. And now I'm about to grab my Vietnamese coffee from the Westerly Market. You know, I'm a big believer in like little signs from the universe, and you know, sometimes when you're having a bad day or something, it's like some kind of energy comes along to try to help get you back where you need to be. And when I was in that store grabbing my little coffees, that old Dionne Warwick song was on. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. That's my generation right there. You have to be a certain age to know that. But music is a real healer, I can tell you. Music is a real healer. So I'm now on my way to the data recovery place to see if they're able to get the data off of my computer so that it can be wiped clean. I have high hopes, but unfortunately low expectations. So let's see how this goes. So unfortunately, the visit to the data recovery place was not as successful as I wish that it was. It's just incredibly frustrating when your computer is working 1 minute and then the next minute it's a complete brick. Needless to say, I am both irritated and frustrated. The news was not what I wanted to hear. Unfortunately, they're going to have to keep it for approximately 2 weeks in order to run the diagnostics on it and see if they can get the data off. And then if so, then they might be able to wipe my computer clean, and then we can just do a fresh reinstall of the software. You know, I was talking earlier about energy, and it's crazy because as I was walking down the street just now, someone told me that they liked my hair. And again, it just completely changed my mood. It just brightened up my day. It made me feel good. And it just made me feel like everything was going to be okay. So I hope that it is. I had a conversation with my friend Brandy right after I left the Mac store. And Brandy is a blogger herself, by the way. I will include her YouTube link in the description. But we were just talking about how, like, when something good is happening to you, or when something great is about to happen for you, how sometimes there's an energy that comes along and it just brings challenges your way, you know, and those challenges are really just there so that you always have to work for what you want. And I think that message that she said, it really rang home for me, because I've always said that even though I've had some amazing experiences in life, that my life is not a soft life, it's a survival life, you know? Like, I don't get to just thrive without challenge. And I know that some people have it easy and they choose to have it easy, but I always have to work for what I want, and I always have to fight through challenges to get to where I want to be in life and to do what I want to do. And with this vlogging thing, I was so excited about it that I think that somehow or another the universe just came along and put a challenge into place so that I would have to work for this if I really want it. So here I am, pushing through that challenge. And you know, the truth is, I have to just believe that, like every challenge I've ever faced, that I'm gonna push through this and I'm gonna come out on the other side successful. I think now the part for me that is tough is just the timing, because if I have to wait for 2 weeks to put out that first vlog, which again, by now, if you're even seeing this, the first vlog has already been out. But if I have to wait, then it just kind of throws the timeline off, and I guess that's okay. You know, it's a small detail. We will always be fighters, that we will always be survivors, that we will always push through challenges. We didn't get dealt the soft life energy. So that just is what it is, and I guess I have to just be up for the challenge. So it's shot day, and ultimately a good time for me to be thinking about my goals and just trying to put a lot of things into perspective. I've really had the opportunity to think about what's going on with my computer, and I do think that I probably will end up just having to get another computer. I think that I'm gonna go the route of just getting a refurbished computer. That's gonna be the right move for now. So now the big piece is just waiting to hear back to see what the results are of the data recovery. I just gotta keep my fingers crossed that the data recovery works out well. So I was gonna take a city bike to the train station, but that didn't work out because there was only one bike left at the station. And of course, just as I was walking up, there was another woman who decided to dive in and get that one bike. So I'm actually just gonna walk to the train station. Speaking of city bikes, if you know anything about city bikes, you know that they have like the e-bikes, and then they have the regular bikes. And I will only use the e-bike. Those regular bikes, I don't know what the problem is, but, or maybe I just don't know how to get the gears right. I cannot ride those regular manual bikes. And I've ridden regular manual bikes before, right? But for some reason, the city bikes, something wrong with those bikes, something wrong with those manual bikes. New York City, fix it, fix it. I love the fact that I work near Union Square because there's always some kind of like market happening, a farmer's market, or people selling things. I'm about to go into work and it's about to get a little noisy because there's construction just ahead of me, so I will check in or see you after work. Okay, so today I decided to have lunch at the Well. My food looks amazing. It's a buffalo chicken bowl. The food at the Well is like super clean, super healthy. I'm determined to have a good week, be really focused, just have a positive week. Whew. It is officially hot in New York City, and I have decided to take a step out and just go to a local park, just like a block and a half away from my house. I kind of want to start doing this a little bit more often. This park is really close to my house, and yet I don't really come here that often. And yet I used to come here every day, and it's kind of like a little hidden gem. So I'm gonna have a seat and just kind of decompress a little bit. You know, I had actually forgotten how much I like coming to this park. I used to come like every day. I just kind of got out of the habit, I guess. And I really need to start making it a point to like enjoy the outdoors of New York more. I feel like I only do it when I'm hanging with friends or when I'm doing something social. But like, sometimes you just need to come out and enjoy your city. And I do, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy my city, but I don't think I enjoy like the nature of New York City as much as I should. And it's actually a great city to be outside, especially in the summertime. I like this particular park. If you're in New York, I think this is called DeWitt Clinton Park, or just Clinton Park. It's near Hell's Kitchen where I live. And it's actually kind of low key. This is definitely like a neighborhood park. Like, not too many people that don't live in this neighborhood would know where this park is. I will say it is kind of popping. It is kind of busy, but it's not busy like Central Park or even like a Prospect Park. It's still, I think, pretty chill by New York standards. And I feel like this is like, when it comes to park life in a metropolitan area or in an urban area, this is what it should be like. You know, like, there is a sense of community. When I come here, I feel like, oh, okay, this is where like parents bring their kids, and this is where, you know, kind of a place to just connect with my thoughts, connect with my body. I used to jog a lot in this park, do exercises. There's a playground here. I used to sneak in anyway, and I would actually get on like the bars and swing and like do pull-ups and things like that. There's a huge field behind us where like people can play, and as you can see, people are playing soccer. Yeah, I feel like it's a good like space to be in the city. I will say this, I feel like mosquitoes do like me. Probably got a bite or two on the ankles already, but so yeah, I just wanted to come out here, even if just for a second. It's actually pretty close to sunset, so I'm not going to be here late, but I wanted to just come out here and like, I don't know, have some peace, because I feel like this has been like a week with my computer that I just feel like it's dominated my thoughts. I actually ended up buying a new computer that shipped this morning, so hopefully I'll either get that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm not sure if they will deliver on Sunday, so it's either going to be tomorrow, Saturday, or Monday. I'm looking forward to getting back into the groove of editing, so at least this specific vlog is going to see the light of day, because I'm just going to go ahead and continue to vlog, continue to edit. I'm just excited to get a new computer, because I think even some of, you have old computers and you kind of get used to little things like, the battery life being less, or, like little quirks about the computer that you just get used to. But at least it's going to be able to get me back in the game. I'm excited to move forward, and more importantly, get out of this space where I was feeling like really negative. And I do still highly believe that the challenge presented itself in order to make me stronger, in order to make me push harder, in order to make me work harder. Now, hopefully it worked. Hopefully I do push harder, and I believe that I am going to work harder and really get focused now that I have this new computer. Anyway, so yeah, I think coming out to this park and just kind of getting centered with nature is a good move for me this evening. As New Yorkers, especially because we're workaholics, people that live in any urban environment, we're workaholics, we're career-aholics, we're stress-aholics. I think that we forget how to balance it, And when you take advantage of your time off and of your personal time, and create a space for you to get centered, and create a space for you to be one with nature and one with community. We undervalue it when we're workaholics. We don't do it enough. I'm feeling a lot better about my situation with the computer, about vlogging in general. In certain ways, having a new start is creating space for me. Speaking of creating space, I actually had a really good conversation with my friend last night about how I've always worked hard, and and just talking about being a workaholic. One of the things that I've loved about New York City is how focused I have been on my career just out of necessity. With my last job, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And then I think because of it, because I wasn't really a huge fan of what I was doing, I feel like I was holding down space for something negative. I was holding down space for something that I didn't want. Now I'm in an opportunity where I think I just get more fulfillment out of it. It brings me more joy. It makes me happier. And I'm much more aligned with my purpose. And maybe we'll do like a separate video where we just talk about career, but like I said, I feel more aligned with my overall purpose, and because of that, I have more free energy. I feel like I have the energy and the mental space to devote more time to being creative and to doing something like this. Where before, like I said, I was just holding space for something that really just didn't feel good or right to me. Sometimes like I didn't have the energy to create content or the energy to vlog, and I feel a lot different now. So it is here. My new computer is bubble wrapped in this container. So let's open it up. Listen, eBay refurbished. They did me right. It looks amazing. Come on, refurbished. Listen, getting this computer and just moving forward from my other device has been quite a journey, but listen, sometimes you just have to like push through. You have to fight for the things that you want in life, and I'm happy to say that I got a new beginning. I was talking about how computer trouble is like having relationship trouble. I mean, there's history, there's memories, there is baggage that those devices carry. It's incredible how important devices are now just to our lives and to our culture. Now I'm in a space where I have a new beginning, and hey, I'm ready to move forward. If I can just get the data off of that old computer, that's going to be a big push for me to move in the right direction. And I'm off work and I have my new device, and I'm ready to take on the world. I feel like I'm at the start of a new relationship. It's like you're just ready to fly. You're ready to take on the world. And that's how I feel right now.